All right, we are live. We are live. Welcome, guys, to this completely random and impromptu get together here down in the Nerdery. But I wanted to give a little bit of an update on what we've done here and hang out with just a couple friends here. So we got Dandy 1981 on the right. What's up, buddy?
How's it going?
So what you were telling us backstage? You've been working on a couple things. What have you been working on?
I've never done. Sean mentioned it last time I chatted with him. I've never done like a Star Wars themed dio. I mean, I didn't really feel that I was going to be good at anything like that. So I'm sampling it, just taking a couple of things out of my imagination and putting some stuff together. See if it would. If I posted it and somebody says, "Oh, that kind of looks Star Warsy," then cool. If not, then it'll be something else.
It's at least science fiction, right?
More like so I'm always kind of like kind of like the Mandalorian type.
I like space western.
Space western, yeah. I didn't want to say western.
Dude.
You got me.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of what Star Wars is, right? In a sense, right?
Yeah.
And then yes. And then also want to welcome Brandon, Apprentice Ewok. Thanks for coming in to hang out.
Thank you for having me.
Well, we got some people here, man. I just want to say hi there. Hello there. The Blue Harvest, our good buddy. Thanks for coming over, man.
Hey, Mark.
What's up, Mark? Got Nils, Mikey in Houston, Off-World Adam. Just tell my friends these back-to-back streams are like Bonnaroo Festival for nerds. That's funny, dude. Star Wars, is that the one with Dr. Spock? Yes. Yes, that is totally the one with Dr. Spock. So, Brandon, why don't you show us what you were up to today, man, in your stream?
Yeah, so I went on a toy hunt yesterday, and I got a whole bunch of stuff, and I just decided to do a build of the Lego Scout Trooper helmet. So
awesome.
almost 500 pieces.
Let me make you big screen here, man.
Sure.
I want to see that. Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah.
And you'll have that replay going on your channel, correct? So they can watch you build that. Awesome.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
What were your other pickups?
Oh, good Lord. I got the whole Shang-Chi wave besides Death Dealer. Nice. That one's coming. I got MODOK.
There he is. Awesome.
The Art of Mandalorian book.
That'll be really cool.
Another Boba Fett that I was asking Vern about because I want to do like a custom of some sort. And then
what are you thinking of doing? What are you thinking of doing as a custom?
It would be like the re-armored Boba from the Mandalorian with the black undercoat. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Give that a shot. And then I got more of these vintage carded Marvel.
Cool. Are you going to keep those in card?
I am. Yes, I am.
What are you going to do with them?
I'm not quite sure yet. I've got space over there. I've completely cleared off a dresser that had my Ewok village on it now that I have the detolf to put everything on. So I've got a completely empty dresser top that I want to add a shelf, a hanging shelf above it to do my Marvel Legends on. So these might hang between that dresser and that shelf that I get. So
very cool.
Yeah.
You got plenty of square footage back there, Brandon.
Oh yeah, I've got tons. Yeah. It's just I got to get shelving and stuff for it, so it's all good.
Hey guys, also want to welcome Captain America on Twitter, Josh Wallen with the modest display room. I love it.
Modest.
Gentlemen, how are we doing this evening?
Hey Josh.
Hey.
We're good, man. Thanks for coming on and hanging out, man. Just some dudes talking about toys.
What's wrong with that?
No, dude. You know what? Mrs. Dude and the girls went out for the afternoon just to do some stuff. So I had a few hours, and I said to Brandon, "Let's get wild and nerdy." And I was pretty excited. I made some good progress here since we
That's
we
good.
had the Viking funeral and offering, and so I just thought it'd be cool to show everyone, and then some other ideas that I have coming up for it. So, and then just hang out.
Your setup with the figures in front looks like you're operating some sort of geek only QVC show. Like, next up we have the Cyborg Spiderman for sale.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It does.
Perfect. Well, no, what I was thinking is I have right here to the side of me is I have this awesome Casino Royale poster, but I'll show you guys what I've done with the setup, and it's right now it's just kind of planned out and staged. But I was thinking of doing all the Spidey retro cards along that wall to kind of go with the Marvel, then right next to it. So that was my plan. But I was I don't know if time permits, maybe we all just do it together and pick out the flow of that wall, because they all line up real well except for this dude. But so that's what I was kind of thinking, was like have him in the middle, and then all the figures just kind of go around it because he's so massive.
Nice.
Brandon, I jumped on as you were showing off your Ewok village on top of the detolf. I find it so weird that thing fits on top of a detolf, because in my mind, when I was a kid and I had that it
was huge,
so much bigger.
Yeah. I had to get it. I had to turn it a certain way so it fit.
G-force. Sorry, dude.
Custom Grayskull was like 2 feet wide.
It was only 2 feet wide.
At least, right? No, I'm saying it. I'm with you. Like, I was thinking in my head, like, just closed, it was like 2 feet wide, and then you opened it up, and I'm picturing this, aircraft carrier type size thing, and I know it's not that big, but
I'll be curious to see how big the Castle Grayskull that they just released for the Motu Origins line will be.
Yeah,
I'm excited for that one.
Those figures are sweet too.
Very much so.
So so Josh, behind you, what's all on that display?
This is all Marvel Legends and Star Wars Black series primarily.
So how do you have yours set up? Would you mind sharing your planning and technique?
So my planning and technique is, I started with how much square foot I had as far as what I was going to need to fill up the wall. And once I figured out there was eventually I would need 12 detolfs to fill that wall. Then it just started turning into, what do I prefer, Star Wars or Legends? And it kind of, there's an ebb and flow to it, I think, over the course of time, because you just kind of, you get comfortable collecting one line over the other, and you just feel like, I'm not a completionist. So for me, depending if a movie's coming out, anything like that, then I start to gravitate more towards that line. But with 12 detolfs, I've got plenty of flexibility. Wherever it changes, I can kind of cycle things in and out. So I just broke it down similar to what you had on your hashtag team spreadsheet with the with MCU and Marvel Comics separated out. And I bookended those with Star Wars in the middle. And the only reason I did that is because of the Jason Palmer art print that I've got. So like I knew that I wanted in the middle all the Star Wars stuff under that banner. So nice. What I'm trying to do is bleed some like Marvel stuff onto the walls that wrap around, so then it feels somewhat symmetrical with Star Wars in the middle and Marvel wrapping around you.
So that's awesome. And your approach inspired me, because I had 2 detolfs, and I think I had up to 23 figures in just one shelf that I had built out. And then I saw yours, which was definitely more minimalistic. So I'm thinking I might go in the middle now that I have space for 6. So yeah, the Modest 2 definitely was inspirational.
Well, I appreciate that. And truly, like, the only reason that I have somewhat of a minimalistic approach is because I've got the room to do it now. I mean, before, when I was confined to small bookshelves and everything like that, like, I'm blessed to be where I'm at in life and be able to afford the things that I put behind me, and I'm grateful for them. But never is it something where I look at it as my display is any better than anyone else. Like, I love to see everyone's display.
Exactly,
and
man.
I appreciate everyone's display, because I've been where everybody else is, and this could all be taken away from me at a moment's notice. And I'd be okay with that, because the thing that's important to me is really just being a good person and meeting good people like you guys, and hanging out and talking toys.
Yeah, dude, exactly. Because otherwise, if I didn't have this, my girls would be out, and I'd be doing this in my basement now. But I'd just be giggling to myself. You know what I mean? Instead of, you know what I mean? Instead of sharing this with other people, and that's what makes it this is really cool. Is like I get to hang out with you guys, and then there's other people now hanging out here. So you know, I want to welcome, like, G-Force is here. Thanks, dude.
What's up, G-Force?
David Newcomb.
David.
Oh, he said he found one of those at Goodwill today for 18.
Detolf?
What's up, Kat?
Okay.
Hey, Cat.
A lot of people saying hello there to each other. Let's see, Wes Brown. What's up, man?
That would be very cool on those new Black
Yeah.
Series packages. Absolutely.
That would be sweet. More hellos. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
He's
The
not-
Salacious,
invasion has begun.
Salacious, do you want to hop in? Why don't you hop in, buddy?
Leave Bob behind, though.
Poor Bob. No, bring Bob. Bob is all right, man.
All right.
Come on, Salacious. Why don't you hop in?
Salacious probably taking a rest after that staring contest, man. He's pretty
Yeah,
tired. I'm
dude.
sure.
Undefeated yesterday. Undefeated. Undefeated. All right, a lot of people saying hello there.
Let me grab my
All right.
Pokeball.
So did you guys pick up anything good this week you want to show while we got people watching? Anything you want to share?
After you, gentlemen.
I got one. Let me go grab it. Hold on.
Cool.
I mean, I started sharing, but I think this is probably one of the cooler things that I got.
Yep.
It's one of my favorite helmets, and they don't have a Black Series helmet for it yet. So this will be a placeholder.
Oh, that's
they do.
really cool.
Yeah.
So Vern put a video up of his, but I haven't brought myself to opening mine up yet. But I got McCready from the.
Oh,
thing.
here, let me big screen that. Hang on, buddy. Very cool.
And Vern's
Great
got
figure.
some great pictures. He said he got a discount on it too. I'm not sure how he pulled that one off. But man, they nailed this. Love that.
It
He's
sounded
got
like the security alarm at the store.
was
Very cool, dude.
Oh yeah, I'll probably do a video on it. I didn't want to do it so close to Vern's though, since he beat me to it.
You're going to open them up, though, right?
Yeah, I will. I definitely will. I gotta psych myself up for it. You know, I'm not. I can't tear it open.
No, good no. For the most part, NECA are the only real boxes anymore that I save, and I really don't know why, aside from just being able to, if I want to get out of them at some point, turn around and resell them to help with the value there.
Yeah, I mean they
Yeah.
never go down. That's what Sean and I were talking about. Because it's like, you know, even the ones that are like 5 or 6 years old, those model like the T800. I mean, it's
Mhm.
still $30. It never goes down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless you can somehow stumble upon when they're scanning at the wrong price, because some like people are getting the King Kong for like $10.
What?
What?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. Sleeping Collectibles and Chris 1000th Ghost, they had videos of their toy hunts, and some of them were scanning in at $10.
Oh man.
Curse you, Target!
No kidding.
Dandy, would you tell me about the figures you have on display behind you, and what was your inspiration for ordering them that way?
Oh yeah. Well, I thought you were doing Black Series, so I actually stood in a different spot today.
Oh, I have both ready to go, actually. So we could do
Okay,
either
well,
or.
I've even got my Stormtrooper blanket on my chairs. You can probably
Nice.
see there. Once again, I went with the aesthetics, so I've got color and series. So
Yeah.
not necessarily by movie. I just like the backing of the same. So the red backs are on the top two shelves. Then the Gamer Greats and the blue stripes kind of meshed together too on this row. And then these were like, I don't know, I could be wrong. You guys have probably been doing the Star Wars longer than me, but were these the first ones that for the Black Series, the orange?
Yep.
Stripes?
Yeah, I think yep.
Okay, and then I just got these a couple weeks ago. I finally got the armor and Bo-Katan, so I'm kind of trying to figure out where to put them at.
Very cool. Are you gonna unbox them? Or are you gonna keep them like that?
I mean, I'll take some of those out of the box. I've actually got a lot of them out of the box to do photographs, but then I just pop them back in and put them up here. It's easier to display that way.
Nice.
Very cool. I love it, man. And it's such great ideas, man, and inspiration. And it's interesting what at least for me, what I unbox versus what I won't unbox. Like there's some things that I just have a hard time opening. Do you guys have any like that you maybe thought you were going to unbox, but then you got it and you couldn't bring yourself to rip it open?
Oh, yeah.
I'm still on the edge about that Heroes of Endor. I'm still contemplating it because I don't know. I'm not thrilled with it sitting on the detolf. So originally when I first got it, I had every intention of opening it because I figured I'm going to use all those figures in my collection. But it took so damn long for that set to come out that I've already gone out and I bought the Luke, I bought the Leia. I've been very, very close to getting the Han a couple times, and it's now I'm to the point where, well, I could use another Luke, who you can always have enough, plenty of Lukes to go around. You can find somewhere to put them in your display.
Well, you could do a whole Luke shelf.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I actually had it on my list of possible shelves. Luke shelf.
I've got my extra Luke shelf where it's just the 4 that are just kind of don't fit in with any of the rest of the displays, and it's a catch-all. But that's the one where I'm still trying to determine whether or not I want to crack the seal on it.
That's a tough call. Welcome, thousands. If I could talk, 1,000th ghost. Good grief.
Welcome, foolish mortals.
Yes, exactly. Foolish mortal. Thank you.
I was gonna say that too, man. The Petri dish. I was so disappointed. I thought for sure because that's such a great scene.
We got
Hey, Raza.
Rousef. Thanks for coming on, dude. Welcome. This is cool, man. For a Sunday, we have just 23 people hanging out with us, man. This is awesome.
Sunday.
Well, it feels like a Sunday. We took Saturday and that was like house cleanup day. We're like, we got a bonus day, and I never want to save it for the holiday because I want the holiday to really feel like it's a holiday. So like Saturday was cleanup day. We worked hard, got the house in order, and then yesterday felt like Saturday, and then today feels like Sunday. So it is a Monday. All right. Marvel 2-packs and the Children of Thanos had planned to open them all, but nope.
For me, it's the Kenner colored Obi-Wan Black Series that Mark Blue Harvest Toys sent me. I don't know if I can do it. But I kind of have to because it's the only Black Series that I don't have off the card.
Yeah.
Except the Phantom Menace carded Obi-Wan and Mace Windu, which I have double. I have 3 of that Qui-Gon.
So you're willing to open one?
Yeah.
What's up, Captain Mule? Thanks for coming on, man.
Hey,
hanging
there.
out. Dave.
Hey, Dave.
What's up, friend? Welcome, Rob from the UK. Thanks for coming on, checking it out.
See, Brandon, you're doing it
New
backwards.
World at ours. Thanks for coming on, buddy.
Start with
all right.
that
So,
cardboard.
if you guys want, I was going to give you a tour of what I've done so far, and then kind of show you the plan going forward. I do have a spreadsheet that I'm going to share with you guys.
Of course he did.
Team spreadsheet. So here, I'm going to show you guys what I went with. So let me switch the view. All right, and we're going to go to the spreadsheet. All right, so can you guys see my spreadsheet?
Yep.
All right, so what I did today was I plotted out where everything's going to go. So the left side is going to be all Star Wars, right side is going to be all Marvel Legends, and then I plotted out what each display will be. So I'm going to come off that. All right, am I off share screen now? Yeah.
Dude, are you still using those acrylic stands for these detolfs? Did they fit in there? Those ones that you had on your shelf?
I definitely am. Yep. Here, I'll show you.
Cool.
All right. So then here's what I did. So I just put in place, and I made a video of this because I'm going to do a video of like step by step.
Mhm.
But what I did was I just put a placeholder in for what everything is going to be. So I thought, since this is the X-Men side right here, so these three on the right, that this is really the #1 spot, right, for X-Men. It's center #1 shelf. So this is going to be 90s X-Men right there. And then I got Mojo sitting next to it because then both those shelves will be 90s X-Men together because I have enough figures for that. So I thought, like, if that's the first thing I'm going to look at, that's X-Men, I want it to be 90s X-Men. And then here is going to be Spidey. So I'm going to have, it's basically going to be Spidey versus his Amazing Foes. And then right underneath it, I'm just going to have like Spideyverse figures. So anything that kind of touches the Spider-Verse.
Okay. Yeah.
Very cool.
And then the light is pretty minimal now because what I did was, if you look up there, there's the single LED strips. So all 4 of those LED strips were in this one detolf all the way here on the right. So I just took them out, and now each one has one. It's just a temporary placeholder till I get my lights. But then I had a bonus LED strip, so I actually took it and wrapped it around this way. And then now it kind of lights up the wall behind it.
I like that backlight, yeah.
So, but I'm going to order like a brighter white light. But then what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to take them out and I'm going to mount them on the back of the detolf. So then I'll have light that like lights up the wall behind it. And then I get backlighting for like any of the boxes that I have up here. So I think that'll be a cool effect. And then they're RGB lights too. So I could have them be different colors or go disco. Here, I'll show you.
You can get, I know you don't want to do any soldering, and that's not what I'm suggesting.
Dude, last time you lost me at soldering. Like, you totally lost me at soldering.
So you don't have to solder anything. You can get off Amazon like a LED tape light, and you can get a colored version, and then you can cut it to your size. So it's got all the connections, and all you're doing is trimming part of the LED tape off. But if you do that and you get yourself a little cove rail, a little piece of molding, like I was telling you, from Home Depot, you can just go in there and you can cut it to whatever size you need it. They sell it by the foot. Put the tape on the inside of that and just lay the molding on top of your detolfs. And then you can just plug it in and it'll light up the entire top. That's what I've got on mine.
That's really cool.
Yeah, and it's relatively inexpensive and it'll give you a ton of light.
That's cool. I just have my heart set on those pre-made Luke light ones that have like the angle and the diffuser. I like that it's pre-measured and preset, and like what you're saying, I know would be awesome, but like for me, I want to hit that mental lazy button and just do the work.
Sure.
I'm just putting it up. You're still scaring me that there's soldering built in somewhere.
I told you there's no soldering.
Yeah, I know, man, but like you're still, it's in the back of my mind that it's gonna be surprise soldering at the end.
When you share with me how many square feet you have up top, I'm going to go to Home Depot and hook you up, and I'll drop it off to you, and you'll be like, oh, okay, that was a lot easier.
I'm sure. So, all right, let me turn this up. But I just wanted to show, like, these do like disco, right? Like, I have different colors I can do, or you can just stay with like where is the thing? It's on the side. Oop, grabbed the wrong one. Or you can just stay with the white light. But again, I'm going to put that up top once I get the other lights. And then what I'm going to do down here then is this is going to be grab this light so you can actually see. So I'm going to do like an Iron Legion in that row right there. And then over there, I'm going to do Cosmic Marvel. So like Thanos, Ghost Rider, Cosmic Ghost Rider, anything that touches Cosmic Marvel.
Nice.
And then bottom two there will be, all 4 of those there are for MCU figures. That whole square and then to the right there would just be like, anything random that I didn't fit into the other ones that I want to have out. So, and then that is the marble side. And then up top, I just threw right now my Hellfire Club box set. And then that 2-pack and Storm.
Pyro and Rogue. So are you separating the MCU then? You said the Cosmic Marvel.
Yes, so right here, I'll put this back down. So right there in the corner where you see Thanos, with Hercules and Cosmic Ghost Rider, that's just going to be like Marvel comic book Cosmic.
Cosmic, okay.
Yeah, because I have a bunch of those figures. Do you guys have any of those?
I've got the Thanos that you have there, and then the Silver Surfer.
Oh, yep, I got that too.
Yeah, I've got the Thanos, and I've got the original Surfer that I keep with my Fantastic Four.
The Walgreens or Toy Biz?
The Walgreens.
Very cool. Yeah, I probably have enough to have a good dozen figures in there with Cosmic. I really like it.
Wow.
And then, and it's kind of crazy because when I was configuring this, sorry for like the real steep angle, but it's just on kind of a fixed tripod. But it was kind of crazy to me that my MCU figures are in like almost like a bottom corner here, but it is centered. But that's just how good to me the comic book figures are. I mean, if I have 3 columns of 4, to me, I would rank, 90s X-Men, the Spidey, and then doing a Cosmic and a Iron Legion ahead of my MCU figures. What about you guys? Where do yours rank?
Yeah.
Well, mine ranked high enough to give it its own section. So I'm a little more into MCU. I haven't read the comics in a while, so it's weird because like the most recent X-Men wave that just came out, I know you were sharing how much you enjoy that, but I don't have any connection to the storyline. So like those figures really didn't do a whole lot for me. That's not to say that they aren't great figures, but just for me, my purposes, like I try to put money into like things that I've got an attachment to, because I've played the game of trying to be a completionist for many years and wasted lots of money doing that. So I just try to stick to the stuff that I like.
The thing that's hard, because I try not to play completionist either, but then sometimes they put a Build-A-Figure, and then now you're kind of almost forced to buy like the extra 2 figures, or you want to buy the set. You know what I mean? Do you guys ever get stuck buying extra figures just to get the Build-A-Figure?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have bought that Civil Warrior or the specifically. I wouldn't have bought the Iron Man in the Shang-Chi wave, but it's like you're 2 away from Mr. Hyde. You might as well. Exactly.
I see. I like that.
I don't even use the blue head. I'm probably going to use the blue head.
I'm not going to use the blue head.
I'll probably use it when I get that translucent Iron Man that'll come off, so you can have like an unmasked version of him with a crystal blue head. I'm hoping that the colors match up.
Yeah. And I mean, I grew up watching the 90s Spider-Man and X-Men, so I absolutely understand. That's initially what I was just going to collect, was the comic book appearance and those Marvel legends of the retro ones. But we see how that's gone.
Dude, it's a slippery slope, man. I told you.
Yep.
They're like Pringles, man. Once you pop. Here, I want to show you guys real quick. I'm driving on 2 things here. Let me big screen this. So Josh and Brandon, you were there for before all this got moved, but for anyone that saw pictures of the Nerdery before, so this is my Lego table where I had just all my Star Wars Lego spaceships there, and then underneath you have these 2 awesome crates of storage where I have some unopened figures. So I kept the Legos, or I moved the Legos that were previously there and centered. So now they're over here along the wall, and then I have all this wall space to put my Black Series cards. So then I can line it with my carded figures. And then down there, that's my daughter's Lego table. It's got like Hogwarts and other stuff. But then those are all my carded Star Wars figures sitting down there waiting for the wall. And then this is my Star Wars side. So again, this is just the rough draft, and then these are the temporary lights until I get a degree from NASA engineering from Josh. We do his method.
Super easy. You're gonna kick yourself. You're gonna be like, "Wait, it was that easy?" Okay. Yeah,
I'm sure it is,
do
man.
about nothing. You're good.
So I have, I was planning on having, first of all, it's my handiwork there, the broken ceiling tile. But I was planning on keeping those retro cards back there. But once I put, the Heroes of Endor set, it kind of blocks them. So I think I'm just going to take all of them down. And then I have these cheap, like, roommates, like decal stickers. So I think I'm just going to put those like just on the Star Wars side behind there. And then that way it's cool because you'll just see a little bit of Vader and Boba Fett and stuff behind the Heroes of Endor. I thought that would look neat. But I'm excited now that I got space for Heroes of Endor just to bloom and be wide open. It's, it's a really cool set.
The sticker's a good idea. I like that.
Yeah, I just don't want to waste the cards on it. You know what I mean? Because I'm 6'3", and basically I'm just seeing like the heads of the figures. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
so yeah, I want to see a little bit more.
Hey, dude, I got to jump off for a quick sec. I'll be right back. All right.
All right, man. We'll see you in a minute.
Yep.
All right.
Display, man. You got to do what's pleasing for you, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Well, and the thing I like too is I have this just extra LED now behind them, so you can see behind Storm how it's lit like that. So I think that's it's a neat aesthetic off of what I play off the wall with the card like that. So it's just so cool having 6 in a row like this. I'm still like getting used to it,
Yeah, I like the idea too. You got the carded on the left, and then kind of segueing into the showcases with the Star Wars. That's a good idea.
Yeah, thanks, dude. Yeah, that's what I thought, because I can have the Star Wars Legos, Star Wars cards, and then you got your Black Series. Comes right in, and then here, same Marvel, and then Marvel, take down James Bond, and then Marvel cards right here.
Yeah, I have kind of trying to do a similar flow. Like, I mean, I think the one that I showed you guys was just my Marvel room, but then I have Star Wars to the right of that. It's video game, then movies. Kind of making a little circle around the other rooms.
I want to just check in on chat, guys, real quick. I feel bad. I haven't said anything. Excuse my live stream manners. Blue Harvest says they are lag.
Yeah,
Sean Solo here. What's up, Sean?
Sean.
Yeah,
dude, hop on and say hi, man.
Lag was asking about the if they were gonna stop making detolfs.
I kept seeing that rumor, and I'm not going to lie, that's part of why I just pulled the trigger finally. Like, I'm just getting 4. I don't know. What have you guys seen?
It'd be crazy too. I mean, they sell those things like insane amounts, I'm sure.
Oh, thanks, Dave, for that comment. Dave, if actually, I'll show you this. So what I have down below are LED puck lights. And I think, I was just experimenting with having LED puck lights at the bottom. And now that I have them, I really like them. And then these do all kinds of stuff too. So I can, they're full RGB capability. And, they also do, what's that? Color change. And then they have let me put it back to white. They have like a super mode, which brightens them up even further. Then
what are those powered by, dude? Are they like a USB connector or?
Actually, it's I'll show you. If you look all the way over here, they're just like a normal plug.
Oh.
And it plugs right into the wall. So I have it very sloppy right now, but again, I'm just experimenting, and this isn't final setup and stuff. But I really didn't consider doing puck lighting like that before, but now that I have it, I think I kind of like it.
Yeah. Now it looks good coming from the top and the bottom with the LEDs, and then the one source at the bottom.
Sorry, Mrs. Dude is texting me. Our dog went for a swim in a real muddy. My wife is telling me, like in a surprise manner, that our puppy, that's like 5.5, 6 months old, went for a swimming in this like gross lake that she's also letting the children swim in.
Oh,
So she's upset that the dog is in there, but had no problems with our teenage daughters being in it. So there's Mrs. Dude's priorities in life is her dog and then her children. Sorry, I just had to answer a text for a second. If you guys want, I can show you the order I put everything in, and then maybe you guys could tell me what your order would be for like your first round pick. Because like I was saying before, let me raise this up. I consider this center cube here, right? Top row center cube right next to Marvel to be like a first round pick. So let me know in the comments like what scene would be your first round pick. You know, would it be Endor, or I'm sorry, you got the Wampa, you got Luke on Dagobah. What do you guys think? Like, what would you have in yours?
well, it's tough because I use mine for my helmets, but when I did mine, I did it by trilogy. So as I can kind of see that you did with you said you were going to do all just Empire Strikes Back on that shelf, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know if I'd have enough to do it by movie. But obviously you do. So
well, no, dude, and this isn't like a life oath, kind of question.
Right.
Just even hypothetically, right. What would you do? I'm just curious. Like, so if you think about it, like for me, like Empire Strikes Back, like I segmented everything, like, so you have like Clone Wars, the Solo movie, the Rogue One movie, you know what I mean? So you could do any Star Wars segment you want. So for me, just having like my prime display be Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
Oh, Josh is back. What's up, Josh?
Hello.
Josh, I was just telling them that my number one draft pick here for Star Wars right in the center in the top row is going to be Empire Strikes Back.
Naturally.
So yeah. Yes, naturally. So that wasn't hard at all. So I was asking them, what would be your, top draft pick here from Star Wars? And same with everybody in the chat. And then Thousandth Ghost, no, I don't do any 3.75 figures, just Black Series and Legends.
Sean's got enough of those for all of us.
So sorry, Josh, what would yours be, do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I'd definitely go with Empire. So my display, the way I have it set up, I've got just kind of the best, what I feel to be the best iteration of that figure. I've got like the main characters of the OT in one cabinet like that, and then I branch off, and anything ancillary around that goes to like different movies and different sections. But for front and center is big time my Empire display. Love my Empire display.
Yeah, mine was, I mean, it wasn't even a choice, you know what I mean? Yeah. I just knew that's what was going in there per the spreadsheet. It was definitely on the spreadsheet.
I think mine would either have to be Empire Strikes Back or like the Clone Wars with, Dooku, Asajj, the new Clone Wars ones. We got all the different clones, Grievous. That's what's taking up most of my prequel shelf up there is all of those figures.
I honestly think the Clone Wars, if you look at like a series of figures, might be the best modern figures, or are the Clone Wars figures consistently.
Vintage Toy Rush has got a whole nother formula there. Did you see that?
Yep. He says you could display horizontally versus vertically. Go across cabinets rather than down one cabinet. Yep.
Yeah, I think that's kind of like what you're talking about with your X-Men display.
Yep. So that's what I was totally, and actually I wanted to try it kind of two ways. I wanted to have, and thank you, Dave, for pointing that out. Dave's got such a good eye and he's so talented, man. Dave, if you want, hop on, man, and join us on here, dude. Let me know. I got my Twitter DM open.
I'm so sad I don't have those.
Hey guys, can I show you just a real cool Dude's Nerdery Easter egg? Do you see the color of the X-Men and how that's spelled out?
Yes.
Look at the color of the wall behind it.
Is that what you went with?
Yep. Isn't that cool?
You want different lighting, but I've always loved your lighting.
Yeah.
Well, this lighting is good, but this lighting was just one detolf's worth of lighting that I've now spread out to 3. You know what I'm saying? So it's just it doesn't have the power to do 3. I would need like 3 sets of what I had. But it's a good stopgap.
Yeah.
But yeah, cool dude. There's cool dude's nerdery Easter egg there. That's why the color of my wall is what it is.
So do you have any smart integration? Do you have like any Amazon or Google devices that are helping you light anything?
No, not right now. Not right now.
Okay.
No. that'll be next phase. But one thing at a time, Josh. One thing at a time. There's a lot of pressure on me here.
There's no pressure. You're the one that lit the spark on me and inspired me to get off my butt and do something with my collection. So it's nothing but love.
I'm just kidding, man. That's the fun of this, man. All right, hey, my number 2 pick is going to be just the rest of the original trilogy figures, and that's just because I have more Empire figures than I do Return of the Jedi or A New Hope combined right now. So this is just my representation for that. So that's my number 2 draft pick right there.
Nice.
And then here, let me put this in here. So my number 3 draft pick is going to be pretty similar to something Brandon said, but for me, this is the last spot in the top row. So it's just going to be all Clone Wars figures. So I'll have Empire, Original Trilogy, all Clone Wars. I just think the Clone Wars figures are so good; they deserve their own bucket just for themselves. So what would be in your guys' top 3? Same. Let me check in the chat now. But what would be in everybody's top 3?
Man, I have such a hard time. I struggle with Marvel. Like mine, I try to do clusters, like groups, like kind of like what you did with the cosmic, X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
So I will do like people that are close to each other in the movie, or people that are close to a group. I hate to say it, but bad guys and good guys. I would even do villains and heroes sometimes. So I'll have a line of, when I do my Spider-Man wall, half of the wall is just all of his enemies, and then the other half is there. Then the quarter of it's his allies, and then the other ones are all versions of Spider-Man. So I would think something like that. Like all the troopers on one section maybe, and I was just trying to think of it when you were looking at it earlier, and then like all of the Obi-Wans and those kind of things, just kind of clusters of connections, kind of like what Josh was saying earlier, things that are close to you. I like that you said that, man, because it's so hard to collect everything. You never can,
right?
Not everything that I want to. So it's kind of like, I really like that movie. Did I like it enough to buy the figure? Maybe on the 4th or 5th time I watch it, I'll get one.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Exactly.
Or if I find it on a good deal, I'll grab it.
Or clearance, right? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, man. Well, and so 1000 Ghost gives a good point. He said he would have to do movie order, and so that was my first instinct, was to try that. But then if I looked at my top 3 cabinets, it would have been New Hope, Empire, Return of the Jedi. But then I'm like, oh, wait a minute, do I want to go movie order, chronological order? And I'm like, well, I'd rather go chronological, but then that would put, Empire and the Return of the Jedi down here. And to me, those are top shelf. So that's why 1000th Ghost. I just decided once I knew Empire, I wanted to go in the prime slot. Then I just figured, all right, it's going to be anachronistic, and we're going to get nuts with it. Anyone else? What else is in your guys' top 3? Anyone else in chat? Salacious says, dude, check Twitter.
Oh, he's trying to join. Let's go. Brandon, what would your top 3 be?
It's tough for me because the way that I have it all, spread out. But Empire Strikes Back is my favorite of. Oh, Okay, we're running the show. Empire Strikes Back is my favorite of the original trilogy. But
Hey, Vern!
Burn.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Vern is the
power.
captain now.
Welcome to Dude's show.
I know.
He just replaced dude.
Talk about whatever we want.
No
Head
more
swaps
spreadsheets.
only. This is Vern's ultimate head swap. He's swapped for dude.
Whereas I'm just popping in for a few minutes, but I thought this would be in
You're
here.
in charge now, man. What the heck?
I'm gonna
happened?
leave when he
I
comes in.
dropped out, and then I came back in, and Dude was gone. You must have dropped out too.
You guys dropped out at the same time. Brandon and
Yeah.
I were just sitting here discussing Brandon's top 3.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah. It would it would have to be very similar to Dude's. I think I'd have to do Empire Strikes Back, original trilogy, and prequels would be mine.
Yeah, I think I would do Empire, and then I would kind of lump Rebels and Clone Wars together, like in an animation type thing. And then after that, I think I would have to go Mando stuff.
What is this top 3? What? Top 3.
My other phone got weird for a second. Sorry, guys. Keep
Hey,
going.
dude.
I'm here. My other phone got weird.
What are you guys talking about? Top 3 what?
So we're talking about organizing if you had detolfs and you had to prioritize like what would go your top shelf, your top 3 for Star Wars as far as Black Series figures are concerned. What type of groupings would you have?
Oh, I think, okay, so I would do like a bounty hunter shelf,
There you go. Yep.
and then like kind of commingle that with like some of the Jabba's Palace a little bit. So it's not like in the Death Star, but like in that type of a setting.
A scum and villainy section,
Yeah.
if you will.
Yeah, I like do like a Hoth setup because of the Wampa, and I got the Tauntauns and stuff like that.
Probe droid.
Yeah, and then I would do a Return of the Jedi like jungle scene with like the speeder bikes and Ewoks and the indoor figures and stuff like that, because I've been like trying to build up my little army of jungle guys.
Mhm. Give me an interesting idea now that you're mentioning that. Okay.
Uh-oh.
So you know that Jyn Erso, the one on Edu, it was that special pack, and she's got like the weathered cloak and stuff like that. That one,
Kmart special or whatever it was.
yeah, that one to me is like perfect for just being a crossover for being like an indoor type trooper.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see that.
Yeah, because she's already got the poncho and she's got the hat. You just need to do some paint work on it.
Yeah.
But
Hey, speaking of paint work, how about that Ugnaught? Well done, sir.
Hey, can you
Did
show
you like-
that?
oh yeah, that's it.
There it is. Yeah.
Yeah,
Vern, can you show that where you're at?
we're show
Can
the
you show
Edu
your
one.
Ugnaught?
Oh yeah, well I'll walk upstairs. I can do it.
Oh, we don't.
Poor
Oh,
Vern. He
bro.
just poor guy just popped in to say
Oh,
hey.
dude, now I'm making Vern walk stairs. I'm sorry, Vern.
No, don't worry about it.
What's up, Rozaf?
Oh, you guys see my whole room now. I'll just turn it around.
Here, let me go big screen for Vern's room. Hang on.
So I just got the posters up on the
I love
side.
it.
I used to have The Last Jedi, but I had to take that down. This one I found at a Goodwill, $3.99.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I got like a shelf over here that has some of my Imperial guys. But I got like my Mac, my original Mac in there. And then that's for playing Duck Hunt. Workstation. So I put him up there.
Yeah.
Not.
Oh, is that
That's
your
cool.
custom
He looks great.
Yeah, I made him a little apron. Well, you saw the video probably.
yeah, on
Absolutely.
TikTok. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, you know what I should have did though was I should have actually molded some additional hair, like with that middle part in the middle.
That little quaff that he had going on in the back a little bit. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think like that's what I'm going to end up doing. If I find another one, I'll just make another one and put more hair on them. That way, I'll have like two.
I swung by Target earlier and I saw one on the pegs and I was like, ooh, I'm gonna wait till quills go on clearance and I'm gonna stock up on some Ugnaughts.
I got that quill because I was like, that was in case like somebody couldn't find it I saw it in the store. I picked it up so I could have a couple of figures. I had I got that one, and then I ended up giving away the Grief Karga because somebody was looking for it. And then I ended up passing along a Moff Gideon, but I had like a whole bunch of a few of the extra ones, but no one was ever looking for that. And then it's just hanging on the shelf now.
Do we know if Ugnaughts are taller or shorter than Kowakian monkey lizards?
They're bigger than monkey lizards.
I think the monkey lizard just barely reaches up to the bottom of their boot.
Yeah.
So Salacious and Bob, what would be? So these are my 3 prime Black Series shelves. Okay, so we got just to back everyone up, what the dude did here, or a dude did here, is I have 3 Marvel on the right, and we got 3 Black Series on the left. So to me, these 2 top middle shelves are the first round draft picks. So I went 90s X-Men, and then for Star Wars, I went Empire Strikes Back, and then my second round pick was just original trilogy figures, and then my third round pick was Clone Wars figures. So none of the prequel trilogy figures. They only direct from Clone Wars. So what would be your top 3?
I'll be tempted to go for a multi-franchise lady shelf.
Ooh, that's a great call.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Damn right.
That's a great call. Let me see. I've been neglecting the comments. First of all, thank you guys for hopping on. Thank you, Salacious and Vern. By the way, guys,
I heard the word sausage. Was it mentioned?
I just pulled a pork one off the rec deck. If it means anything to you,
You just pulled some pork.
indeed, we're like 2 steps away from sausage.
Oh my gosh.
I think I'm in the right place, dude. I'm in the right place.
He's absolutely in the right place.
So it says, if the Kaminoans had hired Dude to list all the clones, would the spreadsheet be default sorted by date, numeric, alpha, or some other ranking or ordering method? So here's the thing: if you have a nicely done Excel spreadsheet, you could make it so that you could sort it by any of those by need, so that at any point in time you could sort by one of those data points. So
if you have a nice
question.
handwriting and a piece of paper, you can't write it out. You have to have the spreadsheet.
You have to. You got to be able to do VLOOKUPs in Arabic. Vern. Come on.
Now that we got Salacious and Vern here, I want them to take a look at my planning spreadsheet for the detolf. So guys, this was my plan that I've sketched out for team spreadsheet. So as you guys could see, just as a recap, the right side is going to be Marvel Legends. So we got 2 shelves of 90s X-Men that we're going to have together. And then we got cosmic comic book characters such as Thanos, Iron Legion, so all Iron Man figures and foes, and then Spideyverse figures. So I kind of liked how these were linked vertically, and then these were linked horizontally. And then these 4 will be MCU in the third row, and then the bottom will just be a smorgasbord of comics.
Would it have been too on the nose to do the comic shelves in Comic Sans font?
Oh man, you think of everything.
I'm sorry.
No, look, I gotta up my spreadsheet game. So thank you for that. I got to take my spreadsheet game to another level.
I respect the spreadsheet.
All right, so we are now here.
Really?
At the second shelf.
I'm not sure about it.
So this is my number 1 pick for the second shelf, and it's going to be the Mandalorian display.
Better not be any spit roasted monkey lizards on there.
Well, let me ask you guys a question. Where does your Bo-Katan go? Does she go in your Clone Wars or your Mando display?
Clone Wars.
I have 2, and I have them 1 in each area.
Of course.
Mine's with Mando, but I may have another one on order if I'm not mistaken. Sorry.
Hey, Tez is here. What's up, Tez?
Hey, so far that Bo-Katan is like my favorite action figure. So
yeah, mine too. Mine too.
Yeah. Yeah,
Hey,
it's
Sleeping Collectibles is here too, man. What's up, dude? Road Warrior.
We could solve the debate by having a lady shelf.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Absolutely. Well, you guys know that I secretly collected like a ninja through my daughters for, a good decade with
We
them growing
suspected.
up. So,
We su-
so
we
we have
we suspected that. Yeah,
we have a good 50 to 60 80, we call it the A Force here because there was a really cool comic. It was just Lady Avengers, A Force. So the girls called it the A Force, and we got like 50, 60 female legend figures.
All right, let's get them out. That'll be an exciting episode. Just going through that. Let's get them out.
I don't know.
Do that. All right. So let me see. Hey, I just want to cycle through comments real quick. People saying hi.
Looks good, dude. Looks good. Looks
Oh, I
impressive.
didn't realize that Dave's shelves weren't from IKEA.
So I have a question though about that Mandalorian shelf. There's going to be more figures than just that box Mandalorian and that speeder bike guy. Right?
Yes. Oh, yeah, dude. Thank you. Yeah. So everything I have here, if you look, there's just like a couple figures or a box. It's just like a placeholder. I didn't go like crazy minimalistic. Like I'm very avant-garde now, and this is my minimalistic display.
I'm messing with you, but I mean, like I just.
Yeah, it's a shame you haven't got a custom Boba Fett to go in there. Really, you ain't got one of them, have you?
I do not.
It's a shame about that.
But Vern, thank you for pointing that out. No, so if you see there's just like 2 or 3 figures or just 2 cards or what have you, and they're just placeholders to acknowledge like what that display is going to be. It's like a coming soon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. Hey, Brandon, you know that Return of the Jedi Boba Fett that you got that you're thinking about doing a custom on? That will be a perfect one to turn into that Mando Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Because the head's already under the helmet. You just got to be real careful getting it off. And then it should be super easy to paint.
Yeah.
Just make sure you run that helmet under some hot water. Get it unwarped.
Oh, my gosh, yeah. If you're going to pull that helmet off, I suggest like a non-sharp like spatula tool to kind of like be prying that glue slowly around.
This sounds suspicious. I've long suspected that Vern has been buying up all those figures, swapping out the heads with his own head, and then resealing the card and planting the figures in stores. Sounds like you might have one of them, Brandon. You might have a Vern head.
That sounds like the plot of a G.I. Joe show.
Yeah, they're like chase figures. You got to chase Vern's head.
Oh, let's do a whole bunch of head swappings today.
Chase his head.
So, you know. I opened those. Finally, the old man Logan and the old man Hawkeye. Well, yeah. I was having fun with those heads.
Some people would be worried if their child was like
watching
decapitating figures.
What these guys talking about?
It's concerning. It's concerning. It's concerning.
So here we have my number 2 pick for the second shelf, and it is going to be straight up prequel trilogy figures. So I thought, Clone Wars, top shelf, prequel trilogy figures right in the middle of the second shelf. What do you guys think of that?
Brandon and I were discussing today that there seems to be an undersupply of prequel figures compared to the other trilogies. There's hardly, I don't know what you think about that, whether that's true or not. There's a lot of missing figures from the prequel.
I think it makes up for it with the animation in the Clone Wars if you lump those in.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. So, like the prequel, do you sort of mix and match those with Clone Wars figures?
Well, before I did, so before I had, so up here where I had this corner shelf, this was like, I probably had like, I think 23 figures in this shelf right here that were just Star Wars prequel and Clone Wars figures. So Josh, like part of seeing his display being more minimalistic kind of made me realize like there was just so many in there between the two of them that I wasn't getting to appreciate everything. Like Grievous was jammed in the back, dude. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like you could just barely see the top of them. And I think, I think there's enough good figures between just, prequel trilogy and then Clone Wars to separate them out now.
Okay. What about
I mean, think about it. Here, look at this table, man. Look at all these clones. Like, so I'm just starting to move stuff around. I mean, look at all these clones you have.
Who are they fighting though? You got 2 droids, no super battle droid, no droidica, no Geonosians. They're definitely missing some figures.
Oh, dude, I don't disagree. But dude, think about it. Think about it this way. Part of why I separated them out is for expansion, in hopes that they're going to continue to, have this line proliferate for those figures.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's just an observation that they seem to be missing so many figures, don't they, Hasbro on the Black Series? Yep. So many.
Especially, go ahead.
No, go for it, Brandon. We were talking about it today.
Yeah, especially like Newt Gunray and Rune and stuff like that. With it, those are characters that are important to the prequels, and they're just not there
for sure.
Or like the Jedi Masters, like.
I'll say this. I'll take all of them, but give me those droids first. Give me the droideca and give me the super battle droids.
Yeah, we need those.
Yeah.
All right, but seeing as how expensive things have been lately, how much do you think that's going to cost us? Like $50 for a droideca?
It'd have to be it'd be a deluxe, wouldn't it? It'd have to be deluxe.
Easily.
I would gladly pay that for a new figure, new tooling, as opposed to some of the shenanigans that they're pulling with the MCU stuff right now.
Oh, dude, it's ridiculous. But here, I'm just going to grab a couple more of so these are not Clone Wars figures, right? So, I have the 3 that are in there. And then we got Dooku, Fisto, Plo Koon.
Oh, let's have a look at that Fisto. I'm missing that Fisto. He's a nice one, isn't he?
Yeah, hang on. Let me get closer to the camera for you.
We were talking about him earlier. He's a nice figure.
I passed on him for the longest time, but I think I need to go back and get him.
Yeah, I'm me, Josh. Yeah, he's cool. Yeah. We need a Barriss Offie. She's a really cool design.
Dude, 100% need a Barriss Offie.
Nice.
He's really neat. I like the green. But cool. Then, so that's 4 more figures right here, right? And then check that out, dude. We're already at 7 figures that wield lightsabers just for the prequel trilogy. So to me, that's like a display, and then you start surrounding it with a couple other things, and that's like a worthy display just by itself right there.
Count Dooku has a really cool design speeder bike. It'd be good to get his speeder. I don't know if is that in 2 or 3? I think it might be in
2.
Is it in 2? Yeah. That speeder's cool. It's got a unique design.
See, so if we had the droids,
Misa, don't forget about Misa.
Yeah, who's the Boss Nass? We need a Boss Nass as well. Misa don't like this.
If we had those droids, then you could do the 2 shelves and have like droids on one side and Jedi all on the other, and make it look like they're going at each other.
Yep.
It'd be awesome.
And then you could almost merge the clones into the stormtroopers, couldn't you? If you had the stormtroopers next to them.
Yep.
So, guys, we got asked a question. If you don't mind, I'll answer. So we're asked, what do I use as risers? So I use these acrylic risers. I get them off Amazon. I will put the link in this video once we're done streaming. They come in, you could rectangle or square, and then they come in sets of 3. So, you'll have short, medium, and then tall. But these are the rectangle ones. So actually, here I'll show you. Let me segue. That's a good segue.
How much did those cost? If you don't mind me asking.
Between 12 and 15. They rotate on Amazon.
And those give you 3 in a set, if I remember what you mentioned.
6 in a set. It's a 2-pack of 3 each.
Gotcha.
But the ones I recommend the most are, if you look, so again, second row, first round pick is Mando. Second round is prequel trilogy, and then third round is Star Wars Rebels. And they fell, but I really I love this show and I love these figures. And then I took them out, but I'm gonna have Ahsoka versus Vader in the World Between Worlds, highlighting this display right here in the middle. And I also thought once I came through here, it was just this was already in place here, so I can just leave them.
Dude, as well as making an offering to the toy gods, have you had to make some kind of offering to Mrs. Dude to get these T-Toffs?
So for those of you who didn't catch or weren't listening, I guess during 3 Men and a Monkey Lizard, we I came outside because the delivery driver was there, and Mrs. Dude was talking to one guy. The other guy was looking in his phone, confused. And the guy, she looks at me and she said, "I ordered something from IKEA today to be delivered, and it's here, but I ordered it to be picked up." And I said, "Oh, honey, that's okay. I also ordered something from IKEA, just like you did. Some organization for the basement, and this is for me." And the guys looked very relieved because Mrs. Dude was definitely tearing into them, and they were definitely glad to see me come out there and intervene. And then the 4 detolf were delivered successfully to the basement.
But when Mrs. Dude realised that your organisational things happened to be 4 massive detolfs, did you then have to make a special offering?
So
She still doesn't know.
yeah, I think that's the best way to answer that question. Both my daughters have separately come down and taken a tour. Mrs. Dude has not, but
Okay.
so we'll see what happens. But
You could have
toy
come down
guys
looking
are-
for a file cabinet or something. Where's this storage you got, honey?
isn't this is storage? It's classy storage.
Organizational things.
So where did the Rebels figures rank for you guys?
Which ones? Mark 1 or Mark 2?
So I have all Mark II except for so everything in my display is Mark II, but my daughter has Hera and Sabine Mark I. And I'm including Afra in this just because the time frame fits.
Rebels I lumped in with Clone Wars, and they were in my top 3. Like I went animation.
What's up, Abducted Figures?
That's Toy Slammer, isn't it? Toy Slammer.
Yeah, I gotta go. I'll be right back.
Changed his name. Used to be Toy
All right,
Slammer. The Toy Slammer.
Yeah, I really like the Rebels. I've got them set. It's interesting because I put like the Rogue One, like troopers and stuff, and the Rogue One characters in with my original trilogy, and then the Rebels as actually I put Rebels in prequels, and I might actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you.
No. Oh no! Don't do that. It's hard to see the stuff right now, but
All right, no worries.
yeah. I am definitely going to switch that because Rebels runs, right before.
We need a mall, don't we? A Rebels mall.
We need a Rebels mall and a Clone Wars mall.
I'll take an Agent Callus every day.
Yes.
Yeah, he's good.
But look at. So here, I'm just gonna move Hondo for a second, but so you got the Rebels display, right? But as soon as you do this, and by the way, this is the carbonized Vader, but I love the way he looks under the LEDs because if you remember, the World Between Worlds had a neat ethereal look. So for me, I kind of like the way he captures the light, and then let me get her other lightsaber.
That Ahsoka's amazing.
We were talking the other day, dude, about figures that you planned on opening, and then once you got them, you couldn't pull the trigger on. Like all those carbonized ones, I'm nervous to open them. Not that I love the way that they look in the box, and the packaging is gorgeous under the lights.
Yeah. This one, I wasn't going to do it, but I felt inspired to do it for this display, and I didn't want to burn the other Vader I had because I wanted him posed going against Luke. So I just thought this would be. I just seemed right for the World Between Worlds, to capture that look. So I trusted in the will of the toy gods, but look at that, man. When you add them together and you got her,
That's nice.
lightsabers crossed.
That's nice. Nice.
Come on.
I have something very similar in mind. That's like the perfect pose.
I gooched it.
Great.
That's nice. Is Vern all
Am I the
right?
only one that
Is,
Oh,
gooches
she
this?
won.
is
Ahsoka
Vern
won.
is Vern all right?
I was watching the lightsaber battle. It looks like Ahsoka won.
I love Vern's backhanded compliments.
Yeah.
Instead of saying the dude's just a fumbling fool who can't balance his action figures.
I just always thought that Vern and Salacious were the Waldorf and Statler of Three Men and a Monkey Lizard.
Are those the guys from the Muppets?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god, dude! I sense a
I
Vern
will agree with
promo.
it.
I sense like a Vern or Salacious promo coming on with
Yeah.
Waldorf.
Because I'm trying to figure out
and Statler.
what is Hera and Kanan doing back there? Is she like impressed with his lightsaber?
They're dancing, aren't they? They look like they're having a walk. Yeah, they look like they're
They
doing
are.
the waltz.
They're
doing the
together,
waltz.
man. Like it's
You see, like, hey,
nice
check this
symbolic
out.
for them because they're, you know what I mean? Because they come to a tragic fate. So in my display, I chose to pose them happy.
You're getting me ideas now. I'm quite worried about when we set up a display.
And then-
'cause
And
I
who's laying
think
down behind them?
Bob's just
right
gonna
here,
Bob's gonna
right
just make
here,
them hump
I
each
have
other.
the stormtrooper and then Zev like just coming up behind him to knock him out like he always does on the show.
Is he yawning? The stormtrooper?
No, he's like on his comm. He's
Oh,
like burp, 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 burp. And then Sabine with the extra medium helmet. I just have her pose like she's about to put it on. Oops, yeah.
That's how I have my Bo-Katan getting ready to put on her helmet.
There it is.
I've got Sabine with hers at her side, if I'm not mistaken, holding it on her hip.
Yeah, exactly. But you throw Afra in there, which fits for the time period, and then you have World Between Worlds duels the highlight. I think Rebels is a worthy shelf just for itself.
Absolutely.
One day you should rearrange them so they're all having a massive orgy and see how long it takes see how long it takes Mrs. Dude to notice.
We've
Or no,
already
I could just have-
established
I could have
Mrs. Dude doesn't
one-
go down there.
No, but I could have like one Easter egg in each display.
Yeah, do
Like
that.
that's
Do
just
that.
very hidden. Like
Do that.
everything looks normal.
Do that. Do that.
All right, you guys ready for the third row?
Absolutely.
All right, before I get to the third row, I'm being a bad host. It's hard to host and go to the side. How does everyone have an Afra but me? Yeah, I know
don't
how
either.
that feels in
I
certain
do not
figures.
either.
I feel that way about Worthy Cap. Like everybody's got Worthy Cap but me.
I don't either.
What's an Afra? Oh, here. All right, Boo. I will show you what an Afra is. So Dr. Afra has her own modern Star Wars comic, and she's basically like a dark Indiana Jones. That's a space archaeologist. So, and then she has two murder droids as her companions that go for $80 to $100 each right now.
yeah. I
But,
wish I could find a 000.
yep, I have a BT1. I just need a 000. But
Don't
so
have any of
Afra's
them.
just Afra is a great character, and then she starts to work for Darth Vader, and it's a really cool dynamic, her with Darth Vader, because he actually I think respects her as much as someone like him could.
Yeah.
Great comic though. If you're looking for a comic arc to read, her comics are fantastic.
You sound surprised that he doesn't like her. She's all about keeping dead things alive, and that's what he ultimately wanted to do. So similar in nature.
Too soon. Blue Harvest wants to get the Vader. Oof. What's up, Mr. Rez? Vader versus Sokolix Ray. Ah, thanks, dude. Need Afra.
Oh,
How tall are those detolfs, anyways?
Danny's watching while he cooks. 60, I think.
yeah,
Or
Okay.
64-ish.
All right.
yeah.
All right, who's ready to go third row? You guys ready to go third row?
Yeah, buddy.
All right, we're gonna go third row. Let me. I'm gonna lower this tripod even further.
Oh, he's got the old tripod out. You don't only get the tripod out for free, man. He's
Pretty steady there for being on a tripod.
All right. So the number one draft pick for the third row are going to be Gaming Greats figures. So I just threw.
Yeah,
and
nice.
It's almost a travesty. So if you look up, man, look what's above them. I'll have Mando and Empire. So that's a really cool column. But I almost feel bad putting them in the third row. They're such good figures, all the gaming grade ones.
Could put them in chronological. Could go chronological.
So I think what I'm going to do with this display is I'm going to have Cal. Let me grab her. Man, it's pretty disorganized over here right now. Can't find the second sister. Where is she? But I want to have him
before it gets better, right?
There it is. All right. Well, we're moving stuff around, but I think what I'd like to have is Cal versus the second sister is just kind of like the main highlight, and then build all the gaming grade stuff around it. Do you guys collect gaming grade figures too?
I do.
Yes.
Everything.
What are some of your guys' favorite ones? Like, if you were going to do a gaming grades display, like what gaming grades, like figure or figures? So like mine's Cal versus second sister. Like what would be yours, like right in the middle that you'd highlight?
I like that latest Purge Trooper. The original Purge Trooper is the one that I like the most out of those. Yeah, that Electro Staff one I wasn't too thrilled with, but the other one I do like that.
The two Revens next to each other. The two Revens. The two Revens facing off. Wow.
Yeah,
I
only have the one, man. You can't find that other one here at all.
I think I'd have to say Cal with the Scout Trooper with the Electro Staff. That Scout Trooper is, I think,
that's a good one.
To me, it's one of the better gaming grades because some of them are kind of stiff and look a little bit cheap. But oh Jesus,
like that Raven, in fact.
So thanks to Dandy for hanging out before the dinner bell. We do appreciate that.
Stiff.
So they have they had the carbonized second sister that came out in a white box or whatever, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what this one is. So
that's the carbonized one.
Yeah, she's carbonized. Yeah.
We need the other one, don't we? We need the
And then you got
what's her
this
name?
guy too.
We need the female aliens.
Ninth sister. Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Deluxe. We need her deluxe.
Yes, we need Mother Towson is the Night Sister, and then we need who is the Night Sister in the game though? What is her name? Like I can't remember her name specifically.
Marin.
Yeah, something. Sounds about right.
Oh yeah, quite like it. Yeah, quite like it.
I would like that quite a bit.
And what's the guy called? Krios that's turned to the dark side. Is it what's his name?
Terran Malicos.
Malicos. We need him. He kind of looks like Mads Mikkelsen, I think.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
I'm so excited to see Darth Maul on the screen, man. Or I'm sorry, not Darth. I was looking at the Darth Maul figure. I'm so excited to see Thrawn on the screen. I cannot wait.
I'm interested who they'll have play him.
Yep. I think it's gonna, whatever they've done well. So I'm kind of trusting in the Force there. So Vader's girl says they need to make a Black Series Darth Malak. I agree.
Yeah, they do. And a Malgus. And a Starkiller.
Yes. Mike in Houston says you need. Mike in Houston says I need Salacious to play more Star Wars game on weekends, so I know who these characters are.
Okay, I can do that.
All right.
And then G4 says Jedi Luke and a Mando would even things up, eh? So, and let me ask you guys this. Tell me if this is out of bounds or not. So, in my gaming grades display, I'm going to allow a little bit of liberties here, and I'm also going to include Kirk Canos. Because I figure alternate universe. What do you guys think? Is that in bounds, out of bounds? Can you include Kirk Canos in a gaming grades display?
I think that's all right because you've got Revan in there, which is EU, so I think that's all right. I think it's all right.
All right, so Kirk Canos gets a pass from Salacious. What about Jackson?
Original trilogy.
Jackson. Let's have a look at him. Can we go full screen on him?
Yeah, you want a full screen? Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen
if
him
you were
very
going to
often.
do, I guess if you're not doing a separate section for like characters like Dr. Aphra, like comic book or something like that, then yeah, I say it's fine to like put them in like a gaming grades or something like that. But I mean, that could also be another way to go, right? Like
Look at him.
do like a separate section just for like those figures with the Aphra, because those were like comic.
Look at his ears. Oh, Jackson.
Really, really cool figure.
Really cool.
I love this wave. I still haven't gotten Luke, but
Have you ever seen the Michael Jackson video Speed Demon?
I'm sure Michael Jackson, Speed Demon? I don't think I've ever heard of that.
Speed Demon, speed your demon, gotta get it even. Speed Demon.
No.
You haven't heard Michael Jackson, Speed Demon? Come on.
I haven't heard
What
Speed
the
Demon.
hell? What the hell?
Are you making it up?
Well, no, this is one of his biggest records
Brandon,
ever.
I'm going to defend you. That came out before he was born.
Speed Demon.
Speed Demon? Michael Jackson?
Put him away and get your ticket rights. Ooh.
Hang on.
Speed Demon.
Do it.
Speed your demon, gotta get it even. Speed Demon. Put up a butt and get your ticket rights. Ooh. Woohoo. Ooh. Ooh. Speed Demon. Come on, Speed Demon. It's massive. Michael Jackson. Anyway, he dances with a big rabbit that looks like Jackson. He dances with a big rabbit. He dances with a bloody great big rabbit.
They did a lot of blow back in the early 80s, apparently.
Yeah.
Salacious was
he dances with a big rabbit.
Salacious does not remember a lot of the early 80s.
Ooh, Speed Demon's on a motorbike. Michael Jackson's on a motorbike and he's speeding. Speed Demon. Gotta get it even. Speed Demon.
Oh my god, there's claymation with it.
Speed Demon. This is dances with a big rabbit. He does the moonwalk with the big rabbit. The rabbit moonwalks.
MTV was so new.
The rabbit moonwalk.
Trying everything because
they have a moonwalk off.
You know, it was either that or just watching a band play, right? Like for a music video. So he was very creative in making these like little movies.
Speed Demon. Speed Demon.
That wouldn't be one that I would remember, but
pull up a button and get your ticket right.
You remember it.
Ooh. Woohoo. Ooh. Speed Demon.
Did you talking about those guys from the Muppets, do you guys watch Saturday Night Live?
Is someone bloody Googling Speed Demon, or are you leaving me hanging here? Come on.
I'm watching it.
Get bloody Speed Demon video on here, for God's sake. Get the big rabbit on here.
What in the hell am I watching?
A big rabbit doing a moonwalk with Michael Jackson. Looks like Jackson.
That's why they named him Jackson.
That's exactly what I'm saying. That's why I'm bringing it up.
Is it really why they named him Jackson? Come on.
I've watched the bloody video and then
you should have leaned into it. I would have been hook, line, and sinker.
Without Google, you would have to believe me.
Speed Demon.
Yep.
He dances with a big rabbit.
I'm gonna go edit a Wikipedia page and put that in there, so then it will be true.
Little known fact.
Demon. Pull up a right and get your ticket right. Ooh, woohoo, ooh.
Are you trying to get people to join you in song? It's not happening.
Well, apparently no one else knows it. Apparently I'm the only Michael Jackson fan around here.
I love Michael Jackson. Dude, I grew up on Michael Jackson.
Well, this is no Speed Demon. It's one of his biggest records, to be honest. He had made a video about it.
Dude, maybe it was big in the UK.
He dances.
He made a video of all his songs. What are you talking about?
He dances with a rabbit, and he gets a ticket.
I figured in the UK his big videos would have been say and
not rabbit based. This
anything with Paul McCartney in it would have been big over there, right?
This is a world. Well, the frog song, but yeah, the rabbit song was worldwide.
Oh, dude, I shared my screen of.
He's dancing with a big rabbit, Eddie.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. Thank you. Put the screen on.
It
For
made him
God's sake.
disappear.
Dude's
Tell you
gone.
what,
He
tell you what.
dropped out
You
again.
know, John
Well,
Joker was
I'm
having
gonna take-
issues with that.
I'm taking over
It was
the
the Michael
stream.
Jackson estate. They were scared
Right.
somebody was talking about the Speed Demon song and wanted to cash in.
I'm taking over the stream. Right.
Yep.
After 3, everyone.
At the end of this video, he's going to have a
Bob-
copyright violation.
Get the
Exactly.
lip.
I'm
Get the
not
lyric-
going to play the music or anything.
Bob, get the lyrics for Speed Demon. Okay,
I'm-
Salacious. Okay, I'll get them for you. I'm headed for the border. It's on my mind, and nothing really matters. I've got to be on time. I look in the view mirror. He's hot on my tracks. Is he getting nearer? I feel some heaters on my back. Speed Demon. Speeding on the freeway. Gotta get it even. Speed Demon.
Yeah, it's still going on.
Sorry, guys.
Doing it on the highway.
Sorry,
Gotta get
camera.
it my way.
Sorry, guys.
Mind is like a compass. I'm stopping at nothing. Speed Demon.
He's still got a
Pull
music
up a
video
boy
happening
and get
here.
your ticket right.
Gotta refresh my phone.
Woohoo.
So lock it up.
Salacious, have you been to sleep in the last 24 hours?
Right, I'm gonna play.
Will you
Dude,
talk about your
Do you
experience
mind
yesterday?
if I play this video? You're gonna get a copyright strike, but
No,
No, don't give me a copyright strike.
don't do that.
all right.
Don't give me.
Well-
I just learned how to stream. This is like my second live stream.
All right, I'll carry on. I'll just carry on singing. Speeding on the
Don't put
freeway,
that juju on me.
gotta get a leadway. Doing it on the highway, gotta have it my way. Mine is like a compass. I'm stopping at nothing. Pull up a boy and get your ticket right.
You almost sound like Apollo Creed doing a monologue.
Woohoo.
like say that again. You're like Apollo Creed doing that. That's exactly. My mind is like a compass.
Demon. Speed Demon. He dances with a rabbit. You'll all after this. You'll all go and watch Speed Demon. You'll all be singing along to it.
You know what
You'll
would be
all
a
go,
hilarious video?
That monkey is really bloody clever, you know.
If you did a version of you singing like a popular song and then superimposed yourself into the car with who's the guy on that Late Show from
John
England?
Oliver.
No, the guy that does the singing in the car with the,
James
Corden.
Corden.
yeah, that would be funny. You could green screen and then throw yourself in the other passenger seat.
So Mikey in Houston says the Rat song was the biggest hit.
The rat song,
Ben.
frog song, Speed Demon. My God, you
Michael
guys.
Yeah, dude, honestly, I don't know that I know any Michael Jackson albums after Bad either.
Well, this was in Bad.
Man in the Mirror was in Dangerous. Black and White was dangerous.
This was in Moonwalker,
Alright.
and it was in Bad. Speed Demon. For God's sake, honestly, teaching you lot a few things, isn't he?
Mikey in Houston says he couldn't play that song.
Don't even know some basic Michael Jackson songs. Don't even know the one where he dances with a massive rabbit. It's hard to forget that, to be honest. It's not every day you see a pop star dancing with a 6-foot rabbit.
I feel like you're trying to convince us of something as if we were impacted by the Mandela effect.
You put it on Speed Demon.
I think
No.
this tripod wasn't going low enough, so he's gonna.
No, so the
There's no one in the
I
chat
wanted-
corroborating my story. I mean, there's everyone leaving me high.
They can't corroborate your story because they were plugging their ears during that rendition of Speed Demon.
all right. It says Salacious singing Michael Jackson, but sounds like Judas Priest. Rum is an original VJ. I want my MTV.
I want my MTV.
Speed Demon versus Breaking the Law.
Yeah.
Blue Harmer says, I'm
This is
headed
it.
for the
This is
border.
it.
It's on my
Headed for the
mind. And
border.
nothing really matters.
Nothing
I've got to
really
be on
matters.
time. Oh my God,
Yeah.
there's the lyrics.
This
Good
is it.
grief.
He knows it. See, Blue, trust Blue. He knows it.
All right, you guys ready for the second pick of the third shelf?
Yes.
I think we're ready for
Yes.
anything other than Speed Demon.
Speed Demon.
How's that for my segue? All right, it's going to be the solo movie action figures. So
Makes-
I have pretty
Hashtag
much the
make
whole way.
Speed Demon 2 happen.
Absolutely
Wow.
bloody right. Yeah, get me on there. Send me in. Send
So
me
what do you guys think of the solo figures as a wave? Do you guys have any? Same with you guys watching. What do you guys think of the solo figures?
in. Severely lacking a 6-foot rabbit.
I have solo figures, but I think other than that Mud Trooper solo, I think all of my solo figures are put away in a tote right now, just because I just don't feel like I just don't feel like I want to have them on my shelf.
Oh. Ouch.
Whoa, what happened? What happened between you and the solo figures, bro?
I don't know what it is about the figures. They just don't.
Was someone's head hard to pop off?
No, but you have plenty of shelf space. I don't have that shelf space, so I had to like pick and choose. So I eliminated a couple of like things from my shelf so I can accommodate like the Mandalorian stuff that I wanted to put up. And Solo was like the first ones I took down, which is kind of surprising because I was like, well, I do like them, but they were like the first ones to go for me. Then because one isn't complete, everybody but those Death Troopers came off.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you have the "it's not you, it's me" discussion with them as you were packing them away?
I did.
But look at some of the figures from this wave. You've got Moloch.
Dude, you shouldn't have led with Moloch. Come on, man.
I don't even have that one. So
You got Chewie with the double bandolier and goggles. So I do
That's
like
cool.
it.
yeah, that Chewie's actually cool.
I really do like this Chewie. So I'm gonna put him back over here. All right, and then this figure is surprisingly good. Is Val?
Very good.
Oh, I don't have that one.
She was like Ollie's discount
Yeah.
deal of the week or whatever.
Yeah.
You could
I think
get
I got
her
it for like $8. Yeah. But really good figure, man. Look at
Excellent figure.
that. Yeah,
Really
underrated.
Really good face print on that.
Yep.
Yep.
She's just in a tote.
We got her there, and then again another I think stealthy, really cool figure is Tobias Beckett.
Oh, see, now you're holding him up. Now I gotta find him. I passed on him, and it was like, oh, now looking at him like that, he looks good.
That
Is that
figure.
better?
So I had a couple of those, and one of them turned into my custom Grief Karga because of the jacket.
Yeah, that is a cool Grief Karga jacket.
Yeah,
But, I mean, again, stealthy, underrated figure. And then another one who's just cool is Rio.
yeah, I like that one.
He's great. Vern, you could take his head off, and you could put him with Whir in the Mos Eisley Cantina, and Woody could be serving drinks in Mos
that's
Eisley.
true, right?
Yeah.
If it involves taking off someone's head, Vern wants to be able to try.
I love that Lando figure. I thought the face was really good. The color of the shirt.
I wish it was a better cape though, because the cape hinders movement. But the cape is cool. Like I love the colors they picked, but it hinders movement. But yeah, dude, it's a really good figure.
Donald Glover was the perfect casting for that.
Yeah, he was
so good.
Dude, my favorite figure from this whole wave is the Solo Mimban Trooper. Really cool figure.
Not bad.
And then here, let me I'll put the face shield down. So you could troop build with this.
Have a look at the screen there that I shared.
Check that out. You could troop build with it too. Pretty cool figure. All right, hang on, Slash. Just let me look.
Oh, let's turn the volume off. I've turned the volume off. No volume. This is a video that's had 85 million views. 85 million views.
What?
85 million.
Dude, yeah, I don't want it to get me. Like, Michael Jackson stuff is weird, dude.
No, I'm not going to play it. Just show the screen.
I can't try. Monkey lizards are too naughty, man.
I'm not going to play it. Just have a look at the screen. Just have a look at the screen. I'm not going to play it.
No, I see it. I see it.
No one else can they?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't want to do it.
What the hell? Put the bloody screen on.
I know everyone can Google it. Just Google it. Google it later. Just Google it.
What the hell is this?
I've been around
What
monkey
the-
lizards now
What
for
the blood?
for several months.
This is,
man.
this is reminiscent of when I wanted to show a photo in our other stream.
Yeah, dude didn't want to do it, did he? Yeah, he's
No,
like
not share my screen.
he's like a dictator when he's in control, isn't he? When he's hosting.
Holy
I couldn't
smoke,
hear
oh my
you.
God.
He's like a bloody, he's
I
like a
legit couldn't hear you.
bloody
lockdown
dictator. He's
here.
like it just doesn't. In fact, he just doesn't. He
You
doesn't really
guys
listen.
stay in your 4 little cubes up there in the corner.
Yeah, just stay there. Let me. I can talk all day and all night. Just just forget about everyone else in the team.
There you go.
Forget about it. I want the share screen that I've just put on.
You sharing your screen?
Share the screen. Share the bloody screen.
No, dude, I can't. I can't
What
risk
do you
it.
mean? What?
I'm too new. I'm too new to live stream. This is only my second live stream. I'm trying to
What?
be on the
What are
good
you
side
risking?
of the.
What are you
of the law.
risking? What the hell are you risking? A picture?
Monkey lizards are known for cheekiness and naughtiness.
I'm not. I'm Vern. He's changed. He's
Hashtag
changed.
share the screen.
It's lockdown
changed.
here. I'm telling you,
He's
it's like a
changed.
total
Now he's got his 1,000 views. He's all uppity, isn't he? He's all
I
uppity.
can't do anything.
He was nowhere near 1,000 views before he joined the Free Men. He had no chance of getting. Now look at him.
Oh,
now
that's a neat thing to say.
Look, Salacious, this is the big time, right?
Now
Listen,
he's all famous now.
can't share the screen.
Yeah,
Gotta have fancy
In
spreadsheet,
control.
right?
Plan
Gotta be in
everything.
control of
Schedule everything
Everybody
out.
stays in their little corner.
Come and look at my glass cabinets.
I'm really grateful you guys coming on to hang out with me today.
You guys show up
His
and
new
help me make
friends,
my display, or help listen to me tell you how I'm making my displays.
Nate and Justin. My new friends. Forget about the monkey lizard. Don't let him even put a picture on the screen. Forget about Vern.
Hi, Vern.
Just forget about everyone else. So typical. And it, Vern.
Somebody said I laughed in the face of Moloch or whatever. Yes, I did. I used to see that figure for like $9.99 on the bottom shelf at Target. Every time I looked at it, I said, well, I won't even buy it for that.
They stopped putting price tags up and they just put, please take one.
All right, guys. So I'm going to give you a little recap through
What's a
through
recap?
Black Series Shop. So what we've done?
Because he got a photograph of the list. He's got a photograph of Brandon. Bob,
Brandon,
get a phone
Brandon's
over
got-
here.
Gotta
All
get
right,
some
I
air.
do remember
Get a
that.
phone
Okay.
over here. Oh, he remembers now.
I
Now
remember
you-
it. Yeah.
Now you remember that song that didn't exist.
I don't remember the
That
song.
that
I
song
remember
that-
the video.
That song that wasn't
It was-
real. That was in the monkey lizard's imagination. Now you suddenly remember.
Blue Harvest says you need to do a video with the rabbit.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So my number one pick
That we talked
was
about an
Empire
hour
Strikes
ago.
Back. Yeah. So then we got
Listen,
We're going
everybody,
back. This is like
if you're
halftime
just tuning
highlight.
in now, this
yeah. If you're
is
just
the
tuning in
display.
now,
There's
this
two
is the
figures
setup.
in every section.
That's right. I went avant-garde and minimal, and then the right side we went with Marvel Legends, and we're gonna have 90s X-Men, Spidey, and Iron Legion, Cosmic Legends, and then an MCU quad right there. And then, by the way, I was thinking of doing a Captain America versus Falcon video, comparing those two figures.
I'm on the lookout for extra wing parts if anybody ever has any. I would love to get them because I have a project I'm working on.
What are you doing?
Can't talk about it
Secret.
though. It's fun.
Oh, it's a secret. Is this like it's classified?
Well, maybe if you show the pictures now and again, he might include you.
I would tell you, but I'd have to share my screen.
Karma, innit, Vern? Karma, innit, Vern?
Oh,
Bit of
Did
karma.
you guys see that
So-
picture I sent for Salacious today, dude? You can share that if you want.
Which one?
I sent a picture in a DM, and it was really for Salacious, but it was a part of the Hellfire Club.
That was nice. That was good. Show that picture, dude.
Hang on, guys.
That was good.
Did you put Bro Thor's head on Emma Frost's body?
No.
Don't tempt Vern.
I've just made a video about you, dude.
Speaking of Thor,
I just made a
You
video.
that didn't sound like you're in like a friendly spirit either.
Oh, this Thor video is great. Look at Brandon. I didn't know how to feel when I watched this. I was slightly aroused in a weird way. Don't worry, Brandon. I saw it. Dude won't play it. It's not. It doesn't benefit him. He won't play it.
Wow, you're so mean. I just don't want to get in trouble. I'm so new, and you know.
All right, dude. You want to share that picture?
He won't burn.
Yeah, I will. If you
I just shared my screen with it.
He'll want you to sign some kind of disclaimer form first.
No, I genuinely needed
Sign off.
I genuinely needed to grab this.
Get your liabilities in place first.
My phone batteries were running low.
You have to send him your insurance policy number.
Do you have a letter from your dentist?
Just
Monkeys don't have any
floss?
teeth. We don't have any teeth.
Just get dude's billing address and use that for the C&Ds.
So, what app was that you used, Salacious?
Brandon showed it me. It's Reface.
Reface? Yeah. Okay.
What is Reface?
Thousands goes
What's
to
that?
You'll find out. You'll find out.
Oh, you guys want to see a sexy one?
Oh Lord!
Why are you being mean to the dude, Salacious? Huh?
I'm not. I made a nice video for you, to be honest. Really nice video. And I put it in the chat earlier. Dude, I said, dude, I've made a really nice video to celebrate the Nerdery 2.0. You ignored it.
I genuinely didn't see it yet. I'm sorry, man.
My eyes are burned out to the back of my head now.
That's hot, Brandon. That's hot.
So I was going to go through these carded figures, but I think you guys are going to be mean about them. So
no.
How many Spider-Mans do you have there?
We're only joking.
I'm sensitive. All right, so I got to look at something Salacious sent. So hang on.
It's a nice video, isn't it, Vern?
Yeah.
All right. So Salacious Rum sent a link. Which one? Which one, Salacious? There was a couple.
I made one for Sean, one for Vern, and one for you. You got one each. You got one each.
All right. Well, cool, man. I'll watch that later. Thank you for sending that.
See the lockdown on this?
Yeah. Not going to play it now. Forget about it, basically.
The Blue Harvest likes Peggy. Yep, I'm a big fan of the Peggy figure as well.
Don't really know what I invited me on.
I've got one of Scarlet and I've got one of Black Widow and one of Scarlet Witch for you, Mark.
You guys are nice.
Is the dude gone?
I don't know.
I'm here. You guys just came in and railroaded the end of the street.
Do you want to?
I'm just letting it happen. I'm just enjoying it. I'm going for the ride.
Are you in your StreamYards? You want to pop that picture up?
Or put the picture that I'm showing up as well.
Yeah.
There you go.
No, you put Vern's up.
I did.
It's a good one though. Look at that.
But look at that. You got the monkey lizard in it. That's a great picture.
Yeah, it is. It's got an eyeful.
So, Vern, I still haven't been able to open mine up. Mine are sitting up there right now.
Yeah. So I got to ask a question. When you open yours, is there like a piece of plastic in front of the figures or no?
There was.
Because mine just had like the little painting piece or whatever, where you fold it out of the way and it's got a envelope.
Yeah,
on
I
one
think
side.
that's what mine had too. I don't think mine had a piece of plastic.
Oh, okay. Because I was wondering why. Because it's not difficult to pull them out and put them back in.
I love that photo. It's a good photo, Vern. Good photo.
It's really good.
All right.
Nicely.
This will never be on my channel. That's why.
Nicely perched. Nicely perched.
Perfect. All right, we did it.
Curve.
We did it.
Well, Sean said if I open them, that I think he told me, yeah, when you open it, you have to do a lot of close-ups for Salacious or something like that.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll just take a couple of pictures.
Yes, please. Thanks, Vern.
Yeah, you're welcome.
My friend.
I have a few more. I'll send them to you periodically.
Thank you.
Mikey in Houston says removable bodices. Yeah, how long are those heads going to stay on, Vern?
One of them comes with the extra head, so that had a head swap in the video that's going to come out already. But I think I'm probably going to leave those like as they are. They look pretty good.
I just really like the packaging here. If you guys want to show you guys the packaging, so I did put Stan Lee on top of the Marvel display. Open this up. All right. So let's see. See it like that.
Live unboxing of the Hellfire Club stuff. This was unexpected.
Oh hell no. Hell no. I'm just showing the Hellfire Club and knocking over carded figures. This beautiful Doctor Doom I just knocked over.
Let's open them.
No, no way, dude. In card, that figure is way too cool, man. Here, let's do that. You see that figure in card? Look at that thing. Way too cool to open.
So he's got really nice book.
What was different about that release than the other release?
So a couple things. This one had a few more accessories in it, and then it was the color was more of like a bright green instead of a muted green. But you got like the Ultimate Nullifier and these spell books, and then the cape is different. This cape is this cape is soft goods, and the other one was, or no, this cape is plastic too.
Yeah, I think it's just more retro.
It's more the aesthetic, yeah, the retro comic. But it just looks so cool on this card, man. I couldn't bring myself to open it. So hang on, I'm going to raise this light so you guys could see the Hellfire Club better. All right. All right, so I'm working off two screens. Okay, cool. Let me tilt this screen. All right, so Hellfire Club, it's got Velcro. And it opens up, and then you have like really, like old-timey photography, paintings, what have you. I just think that looks so cool like that. So this you could totally use as a background. And then it opens up, and there's a letter, and then all the figures are in there like that.
You said old-timey photography, and I thought how much infinitely better this set would be if it was like old-timey Western photos from like Pigeon Forge, Tennessee or something.
Yeah, I meant to say old-timey portraits, but photography slipped out.
Did they
live stream?
Does anybody have any of those old-time Western photos done from when they were popular?
My family did it 1,000,000 times, and I refused to be in any of them.
Because you got to put on some hat or costume that like 500,000 people wore it before you.
Yep.
I'll pass on the lice contamination. Thank you very much.
So they do small sizes.
So does anyone want to do an offering to the toy gods while we're all here?
They don't listen. They don't listen.
I'll open something up. You want to open up something, Salacious?
I will open up these gummy worms and actually eat one.
Good.
They aren't laced with anything, right?
They are not.
We don't want to get a strike.
They're actually from Ross.
Impulse buy.
Modoc.
They put it right there at the front. Oh,
Modoc.
gonna open the Modoc.
Modoc.
All right, I'm gonna switch to Brandon.
Oh, geez.
All right, before we get too hot and heavy into y'all's unboxing, I got to bounce. It has been a pleasure to be with you all this evening. Happy to stop by anytime on anybody's stream. So,
all right.
Thanks for hanging out, buddy, man. It was good seeing you.
Absolutely.
Nice seeing you, Mr. Josh.
I'm going to cut out too.
Nice seeing you.
I'm going to cut out. It's a good time, but I'm going to play it in the background. So I'm going to get to see that Modoc come out of the box.
Absolutely. Same here.
Later, Vern.
All right, later.
See you guys.
All right, I want to see Brandon's pure joy. Actually, I want to see Brandon assemble Modoc. Actually, this is going to be a great. All right, everybody, stay tuned to watch Brandon assemble Modoc. I want to see if you do it better than I did.
Oh, geez. Oh, there's no instructions. Oh,
exactly.
I don't do well when there is instructions. Oh.
Anyone in the chat? Did you also have some fun assembling Modoc? I know I did.
Oh, this isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Maybe.
8,000 Ghost, thanks for hanging out. Yeah, we will. We'll probably, once I think Brandon here honors the Toy Gods, we'll probably wrap it up in a few and we'll head over to yours, man. Thank you for hanging out, dude. We appreciate it.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Show us where you're at. Show us where you're at. Yep.
You got to balance this? What is this? Oh, I just put it in the wrong spot.
Salacious, do you have any commentary on this?
I can't see what he's doing. Oh. He's trying to squeeze his...
Yeah, we do need abducted. We do need Brandon's double camera view.
He's trying to squeeze his head on his body.
Oh, that's not the right thing to do.
Dave says requires more assembly than a detolf.
I'm honestly confused right now. Is that right?
I want to say yes, but it might not be. I'm telling you, dude, that figure blew my mind. There's like 2 ledges in there, and you got to look and make sure each ledge is lined up right. But it looks like there's other ledges that are the ledges you need to line up with. And then once you have the ledges right, yeah, it's like a tight push.
Why? I thought he was just going to be sitting in the box.
Dude, exactly. That's exactly what I thought, too.
Oh, I didn't know there was some assembly required. You get the idea.
He's a cool figure, man, and he scales really well, too. I like how he looks next to like a normal Black Series figure.
I love that he comes with the different faces, too.
Yeah, he's funny looking.
We got that. I haven't seen the show yet. I need to watch.
No, I haven't seen it yet either. It's supposed to be quite good, isn't it?
It's I would say it's entertaining. Not something like I've gotten invested in, but it's definitely entertaining to watch.
That doesn't. Oh, Jesus. There's tape and everything. What is this?
This is the most stressful unboxing Brandon's ever been a part of.
I don't know. The hot toy unboxing scare me.
Yeah, that one was pretty rough. All right, I'm going to honor. You're honoring the Toy Gods. I'm going to honor the Toy Gods, too. Let me see. Let's see. What should we do?
Shatterstar.
What should we do?
He won't do that. He won't. Oh, he's got it out. He's got it out. Bloody hell.
What should we do? No.
He's just teasing. He just likes to tease.
All right, so why don't I unbox something that I want to put in one of these displays? Let me pick something that's going to go in a display.
Dave asked you a question earlier, which was quite a good question.
Oh, did I miss it? I'm sorry,
Yeah,
man.
no,
What was
it's
it?
okay. So, have you seen those acrylic cases you can buy to put your carded figures in?
I have, and I
Ever considered?
you know what? I haven't, but I probably should, shouldn't I?
For protection, they're expensive, but they protect the figure quite well, and they look quite good too.
I don't feel as worried about the Marvel ones as I do about the Star Wars ones, because the Marvel ones I feel are pretty sturdy.
Okay.
I did this wrong.
You're trying to put it together. Dude, I had the same problem. It drove me crazy.
Oh, don't ram it, Brandon. No ramming, no ramming.
What? What?
We need to make Brandon
so
full screen on this one.
No, it's. Oh, okay. I get it. There's.
All right, guys. So this is an option to honor the toy gods, Malekith, and he would go
Malekith.
right into my Marvel Legends Cosmic display.
Yeah,
What do you guys think? You guys up for Malekith?
Like the colours.
Let me know in the comments, guys, if you want to see Malekith. Or let me see. I could open one of these Spideys that I have a double of.
Oh, you're almost touching the ceiling there, dude, aren't you? Didn't realise.
Yeah, it's not a tall ceiling. Over here, I really gotta. If you over here, like this is dangerous territory when I go to this side of the basement.
This shouldn't be this hard. Where the top of his head is on the ground.
Shatterstar.
All right, how's this one? I haven't opened this one yet. And this is definitely going to go in the Spidey display. Peter Parker.
Oh, I couldn't bring myself to open those.
Do it. Open them.
Let's see.
Brandon's going to break that figure.
Well, see, the good Salacious, I did 2 of these, so I can open one.
Oh, yeah, very good. Very good.
What do you guys think? What would you rather see? Malekith or Peter Parker? What about you guys in chat? Let me know. It'll be my offering to the toy gods.
Guys. Guys. I don't know how to make it work.
Dude, listen, we're gonna go back and time this. Like I want to see how long this takes.
It's gonna take me damn near as long as the Lego did. It's supposed to just pop in, right?
Mark says no carded, dude. Brandon, I taught you better.
Toy Slammer wants Peter Parker.
Peter Parker.
It don't look like Peter Parker to me. Though. Is he wearing a leather jacket? I don't remember Peter Parker wearing a leather jacket.
Yeah, he's got a jacket, but what I really like is the face, the half Spidey, half Peter face.
Okay.
Like that. That's what I'm going to pose him in the Spidey and his Amazing Foes display.
I don't like the half and half.
Really?
I don't know what it is.
It just goes back to the comics, with the Spidey sense. Yeah, and that's what I like about it. But I guess we have a theme tonight because Malekith also has a half and half face. So let me know in the comments which one you guys would prefer, Malekith or Peter Parker. So, Brandon, what do you think? Which one would you rather see, Malekith or Peter Parker?
Peter Parker.
All right, we got 2 votes for Peter. We got 1 vote for Malekith.
Is Ghost streaming as well tonight? Is he?
Yeah.
I bet he would show my picture, wouldn't he, Brandon?
Oh boy.
Captain Mule says he put the whole figure together from front to back, much easier to line up the forehead.
I can't get the bloody forehead to line up. Like, what the hell?
Ooh, another vote for Malekith. Ooh, 3 votes for Malekith. I like it. I like where this is going.
I'm just gonna ask.
We'll give it another minute. Salacious, you wanted Malekith, and I'm rooting for it.
Oh, I think I finally figured it out.
just going to ask Ghost in his chat, theoretically, would he open that picture?
I got it.
What do you think, dude? We're totally gonna go for a playback and see how long that took.
It was too long.
What do you think now that you got it open?
How long it took me, or how cool it is?
How cool it is.
It's pretty damn awesome. Like the move the joystick if I could get it in his hand, but his little legs dangling off, and that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, it is a cool, and it scales really well too. Wait do you put him in scale with stuff. All right, Mark says don't. All right, I'm gonna listen to Mark on this one. He says don't open the cards, please. The toy gods would be angry. So, I will. We're gonna open Malekith. So I'm gonna bring him up. Let me go full screen here. And thanks again to everyone for hanging out impromptu here. We're just having fun, celebrating, kind of getting the new display going, and got our good friends, Apprentice Ewok and Salacious Rum in the house. So let's get Malekith out. So I think this is a good offering for the toy gods. What do you think, Brandon?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's a good figure. It's a good figure.
I think they're going to be. Make sure you guys can see that well. Most pleased. Oh yeah, with this offering. Salacious, so yesterday when I was unboxing something, we ran into it had rubber bands in it. Have you? And it was a Legends figure. Have you ever come across that?
Yeah, I don't like them.
I don't like it.
They're hard to cut. They're hard to cut off.
Oop, accidentally took out. Look at that big hammer for what's his name? Is it called Obsidian?
Ooh, cool.
Big hammer. All right, let me move this to the side. So Malekith is going to go in my Marvel Legends Cosmic display.
Those detolfs just look amazing, don't they? All lit up.
Dude, I legit like just giggled when I walked down here today and turned on the light. I really did. Like, 'cause I just, I honestly just thought, like, what would little dude think? You know what I mean? Like 8, 9-year-old me, if like I got to have a peek in the future and be like, someday you'll have this like cool room. You know what I mean? It made me smile, man. But
have you got like a recliner and a little coffee table that you can put in front of it and just look at them?
So right now I have this table, which is like a bar stool table, and then 2 bar stools that have like a backing to them. So they're like comfortable bar stool seats. Mm-hmm. So, and I had the camera angle so good the other day when I did it like this. Let me see. There we go. So yeah, dude, check him out.
Looks like his hair's funny.
Yeah, look at his long blonde locks. It's a most worthy offering to the toy gods. All right, let's put him in. Why don't we do that? All right, any last words, guys? Since 1,000th Ghost is going, and I want to cut into his.
In all seriousness, I know we've had a joke, but I think the Nerdery looks incredible, dude. It just looks awesome. It looks awesome.
Well, I want to say thank you to. Sorry, my camera's going all over the place. But I want to say thank you to Salacious and Brandon and everyone else who came in tonight to just check out the preliminary setup for the new Nerdery. I'm going to put Malekith in here with the other cosmic placeholders.
You are recording some videos as well, aren't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm most definitely recording a video. So I'm doing like each step is a video. So putting the detolf in was a video. And then doing the staging was a video. The lights, which are just, I just took my old lights from one cabinet and then I split it between 3. And I did that on the other side as well. And then now I've got a light, like a backlight going up along the ceiling. That was like a 4th LED that was in there. So, so I got a video on me doing that. And then next up, I think we're going to put cards up on the wall. Nice. Over here where Casino Royale is. So I'm going to take these retro Spidey cards and we're going to line them up along that wall there, and then that'll go real nice there with the Spidey figures.
Nice.
Yep. And then on that wall, you see all the way over there. Walk around. So that wall over there is going to be all the Star Wars retro cartridge figures.
That's so cool.
Nice.
I quite like the special editions on top of the detolfs. You just need a couple of lights up there, don't you? And then they look really good.
Yep, I just got to put some lights up, but I totally agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that looks pretty neat like that.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for hanging out, man. I know this was impromptu. I appreciate it. And then thank you to everyone in chat and everyone who's watching us now. Just a fun way to spend the afternoon. So, and like I said earlier, if you guys weren't on and everyone wasn't watching, it would just be me down here muttering to myself. And it's so much cooler getting to share setting this display up with you guys.
Absolutely.
Any last words, Salacious?
Just think it looks amazing, and you're gonna have a lot of fun playing with these for ages, aren't you? Filling them up and organizing them and putting them into battles and poses. I think it's awesome. Yeah, very awesome, dude. I love it, absolutely love it. And I was joking around earlier, but it does look awesome. Honestly, it looks amazing.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, it's amazing how far things have come in a year.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Cap Mule says, who would have imagined, 30 years from childhood, we'd be watching, communicating live about toys on the television.
Yeah.
I know. Exactly. Oh, what's that? What's that funny guy called there on the right? Oh, I've forgotten his name.
Mojo?
Mojo.
Yes, he looks awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, Mojo.
That's the Mojo Toy Biz Build-A-Figure. So this display is gonna this shelf right here is gonna center around him, and then check out Long Shot. He can go full Jean-Claude Van Damme with the splits.
Do you know Mojo? Do you know Mojo reminds me of? What's the one out of Blade? The big one. The big blob person out of Blade.
I know what you're talking about, but I can't quite remember.
That reminds me of that one.
I gotta say, I'm pretty stoked for the Cosmic.
Oh, you got Rogue there next to Gambit as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, she's beautiful.
I need.
So
both
just
of
were
those
you on
figures.
where I gave the Easter egg about the X-Men color?
I think Bob was scratching his balls or something. He wasn't listening.
I don't know if you were on yet, but so you see that the color in the X-Men on those cards?
Yeah.
Check out the wall behind it. That's where that color came from.
Oh, nice.
Isn't that a cool Easter egg?
Yeah, that's nice.
The nerdery Easter egg right there. So yeah,
really
this will be like Professor X in the center, right? And then all the main 90s X-Men. And then this is going to be all like the weird fringe 90s X-Men over here.
Yeah.
And then over here will be Spidey, and then an Iron Legion.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Rogue's hair.
Swarm up there.
Rogue's hair is incredible. That's a nice double. Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you
Thanks,
guys.
dude.
See you guys.
Buddy.
See you later.
And hey, if you haven't yet, please subscribe to both Salacious and Brandon at Apprentice Ewok and everyone else who hopped on the stream today. Thanks, everybody.
See you, everyone.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Oh, hang on. Hit the wrong button to turn it off. There we go.